Stephanie, and today my team and I will be presenting the analysis outcome of the company Weight Watchers International Corporation, or WW for short. We will be presenting a performance improvement opportunity and explaining the tools, methods, and techniques that could be used to implement at least one of these opportunities for improvement within WW. Before we get started on the performance improvement opportunity, I would like to share some background information about Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers is a company that focuses on promoting a healthier lifestyle to its customers. They are based all around the world and they offer both online and in-person workshops. These workshops allow customers to network and build a community on the same principle of building a healthier lifestyle. They prioritize customer needs by tailoring programs specific to them, and they do so by offering a personalized quiz. Overall, the company's mission statement is to reinforce overall health and wellness, educate their members, and provide accurate guidance. The performance improvement opportunity we will be discussing today is increasing training and offering full-time employment. WW mainly depends on personnel, strategic partners, consultants, coaches, and guides for good financial standing. They state that most of their performance operations rely on getting coaches and guides that are qualified. Their current strategy is the basic training that they offer their coaches and guides. However, beyond the initial training, the personnel do not have extensive training outside of WW, and they also lack certifications in nutrition, diet, or any other health-related field, which is why we believe this is a potential performance improvement opportunity that WW can invest in. Investing time and energy into extensive training will create increased credibility and trust with the customers. It will also lead to lower employee turnover, as employees will feel more invested and they will identify more strongly with the company's goals. With extensive training, which is again our suggested strategy, the company would also experience better communication with collaboration, along with higher customer satisfaction. When employees feel better trained, they are more likely to easily resolve issues. And again, this just allows for higher customer satisfaction. This appreciation would be critical to WW success as it leads to customer loyalty. We believe that it's also really harmful to have coaches and guides in charge of people's health if they do not have extensive knowledge about nutrition, as it can lead to increased people getting sick and spread of misinformation. Along with training, offering full-time employment for employees with benefits will allow the company to build consistency in labor management and build a positive work culture. The company currently employs about 17,000 part-time employees, and while part-time employees may be less cost-effective, there are also employees who are less likely to be invested in the company because they will not feel a strong connection to WW's mission statement. So if they were to employ more full-time employees, yes, the cost would be higher, but they will be contributing a lot more and investing a lot more into the company. They will want to grow with the company, and they're also less stressed, and they're less likely to call out, show up late to work, or be less productive. So overall, by not having extensive training, the company fails to align with their mission, as their members can fall victim to misinformation, and this can affect their well-being. This also does not align with the mission statement, as they emphasize on providing accurate guidance. And by having full-time employment opportunities, they have a chance to build consistency in labor management and create a positive work culture. Investing in these performances will lead to increased revenue sales, which WW can highly benefit from, as they are in outstanding debt.
Now it's time to discuss part 2, where we will talk about the tools, methods, and techniques needed to implement our performance improvement opportunity mentioned by Stephanie in part 1. So just to reiterate, our performance improvement opportunity is to support our workforce via training and full-time employment. So how can we actually implement training and full-time employment? Well, we came up with two ideas. We can support the workforce via training and full-time employment by A, investing in more effective training programs for the workforce in order to gain more credibility with customers, and B, incorporating more full-time opportunities for employees with benefits in order to allow the company to build consistency in labor management and build a positive work culture. So right now we're going to talk about A. How can we invest in more effective training programs for the workforce in order to gain more credibility with customers? First off, we decided we want to use the technique of a PDSA cycle. We will use the PDSA cycle to figure out the problems with current training programs and then make changes to make it more effective. So PDSA stands for Plan, Do, Study, Act. And it's necessary to use this cycle because about 1.3 million subscribers attend workshops each week for Weight Watchers, and they are led by about 8,200 coaches. The lack of extensive training and certifications in nutrition, diet, and health fields, etc., could be a reason that many subscribers describe their relations with coaches and guides to be just satisfactory. But satisfactory isn't good enough. We want our customers to have an excellent experience. We believe making better training programs for our employees will lead to an excellent customer experience. So exactly how do we plan on using this cycle? So first for P, we plan on describing the objective for our new training program to include more extensive training as well as plenty of certifications in health fields such as nutrition, diet, etc., etc. And then we're going to make an action plan on how to actually implement this. Next, we'll train employees and then see if the customer experience actually improves. And this is for do. That's what we're going to do. Next, we're going to survey employees on their experience that they had on the new training. And then we'll look at if the customer satisfaction ratings improved or not for study. Lastly, for ACT, based on the results and feedback, we'll make changes and repeat the cycle. The next technique that is necessary is maximizing trust among all stakeholders. Maximizing trust is necessary so that we can gain more credibility with customers, which will help improve our company's image, improve the customer satisfaction with Weight Watchers, and bring in even more customers. So first, we need to treat each stakeholder well because action towards one stakeholder will provide cues to other stakeholders that will influence the trust and credibility of Weight Watchers. So what this means is if we treat everyone good, word of mouth will spread across our community and everyone will have credibility and trust with us because we treat them well. However, on the contrary, if we treat them bad, word of mouth will spread that we're bad, which would decrease credibility and decrease trust. Next, we need to implement positive voluntary actions towards stakeholders because this will increase trust when they observe our actions. Voluntary actions can include checkup emails, freebies such as t-shirts, or free trials for their family members. And these voluntary actions will increase trust because this will just make them have more faith in us and just trust us in general. And lastly, us as a company need to implement 3 dimensions of trust. We need to show ability. Ability means our aptitude to get things done. We have to be responsible. Next, benevolence. We have to show passion for our mission statement because if our customers see we really believe in our mission statement, they'll trust us more. Lastly, integrity. We must be transparent with our customers and show them that we have good morals because transparency brings trust because they know we're not keeping secrets from them. And now it's time for our next question.
So our next question that we thought was really important for Weight Watchers was how we can incorporate more full-time opportunities for employees with benefits in order to allow the company to build consistency in labor management and build a positive work culture. So one of the tools or techniques that we really looked into was incorporating full-time staff. And one of the suggestions that we made as a group was to have a change in behaviors with management. So managers can create open discussions between themselves and trainers so that trainers are able to express what is working for them and what could be improved. And holding open communication can create a better work environment and encourage trainers to become full-time employees. Management can also directly be aware of the likes and dislikes of the customers, since trainers will ask for any feedback after each class. So by receiving feedback from the customers who just finished the fitness classes, it allows the trainers to see if the workouts that they are including and incorporating are actually beneficial to the customers, and if they actually do enjoy the classes that are being offered. So when the trainers go and report this to management, by having like stand-ups at the beginning or at the end of each shift, this can alert managers of any trends that they're starting to see in their customers, any trends that they need to, I would like say, hop on, so that they can stay relevant in the fitness industry. And this will, staying relevant will not only boost their sales, but also their revenues at the end of each year. Another tour technique that we thought of was the stop, start, continue method. So we thought that they should stop having multiple trainers of the same department so that trainers are able to work full-time and earn benefits. Also, to start creating schedules of workout classes with employees assigned to those classes in advance. And start creating an online sign-up sheet so that trainers are aware of how many customers are showing up each class that they are scheduled for. And so having a sign-up sheet can provide the company with feedback of which classes are more popular and which are not. So by having that sign-up sheet that can be updated in real time, it allows like the company management to see which classes are better to invest in, have more trainers for, more hours open for, and this can boost up their sales as well and their revenues. And we said that they should continue providing the classes that are most popular and scheduling more trainers for those. And if they still want to keep the classes that are less popular, then management can find more ways to promote other less popular classes in order to increase attendance if they still wish to keep those classes. So yes, we thought these techniques could be useful in boosting Weight Watchers revenues towards the end of the year, and also creating a better work culture between trainers and management, since most trainers that they had on board wouldn't receive benefits. So by having a list and an idea of which classes are more popular, it helps them schedule and get certified trainers in those classes so that they can teach them, they can work more hours, earn benefits, and ultimately be in a happier environment, as well as create a happier environment for their customers during the fitness classes.
Part 3, challenges and conclusion. As noted during our performance analysis, we came to the conclusion of identifying performance improvement through workforce support via training and full-time employment. Employees, such as qualified coaches and guides, play a major role in performance operations within the company. By creating these possible opportunities, can also result in an increase of revenue sales and a positive work culture. It is also stated that employees will also invest more time and effort into the company in comparison to part-time employees. These observations can be major contribution to improving performance for the Weight Watchers company. However, possible challenges that might derive from this idea include employees wanting more PTO requests, more benefits such as PTO requests when they are full-time compared to part-time employees, which can also result in more costly matters and will not be beneficial for the company at the moment, given that they are in very much deep debt. And the idea of certifying employees can also contribute to the lack of full-time positions, as it is important to have credible sources guiding and informing individuals how to live healthier lifestyles. It can be very crucial. And in addition, it was also suggested to provide proper and extensive training for employees, again, coaches, nutritionists, and guides as a result to better reach consumers and have positive outcomes. In this case, possible challenges that can impede with this performance opportunity are also the possible costly measures to achieve these trainings. Moreover, it would be more time-consuming and expensive to provide certification that can also be obtained through external resources, such as schooling or other equitable programs that will provide certifications in personal training, certified nutritionists, and/or coaching. And then overall, regardless of the substantial amount of debt Weight Watchers will have and continue to have for the next few years, we believe that these opportunities will help mitigate negative reputations about the program while also helping to improve performance outcome and increase consumer support. And thank you very much. That is all.